Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing One Piece, my One Piece overview part 4, I believe. And I'm going to be going over Alabasta. And I wanted to do this new thing to get to know you guys a little bit more. Like a question of the day, I guess. What is your favorite One Piece arc? For me personally, it's between Alabasta and maybe Wano. I'm not sure. There's so many good arcs in One Piece. It's like there's a huge spread. But yeah, what is your favorite One Piece arc? So yeah, we'll get into it right now. If you guys did notice, I did get better. Maybe a couple more days until I'm completely out of this cold. But yeah, let's take a look at the One Piece Alabasta volume covers. So go ahead. Forgot to turn on the light. There we go. Much better. Let's go with blue. Here's volume 18. So we're chugging along. There's volume 18, and that's Ace's first appearance. There's volume 19. We'll get to this guy soon enough. I don't really like how that went down. There's volume 20. I forgot Smoker was in this arc. I thought they left him behind in Loketown. And these are super cool. I love it when volume covers do this, man. So that's volume 21 and 22. Let me see. There we go. That's better. I love it when volume covers do this. I think Naruto 26 and 27 do this. That's awesome. I love those two volume covers. And then this one's a thick boy. Volume 23, which I think wraps up Alabasta. So let's go ahead and get to it, man. Oh, you don't know how much I love Alabasta. So I think, where did we leave off on last time? I think they're on their way to Alabasta. And there's that sign of friendship. There's such a huge setup. One of my favorite scenes. And then, I wanted to talk about this a little bit. That's really interesting. It's not a Nazi symbol. It even says here from the editor, symbol on his back is an ancient Buddhist symbol, not a swastika. But, some people obviously don't know that, so they're going to associate it with a Nazi symbol. But yeah, they changed it to a simple skull and crossbones in the anime, which I think looks better. I think it looks better like that, the tattoo. I think Naruto had the same problem with Neji's curse mark. It was that same symbol. I think it's a manji, and they changed it in the anime. So there's Ace's first official introduction. He's a really cool character. I love his devil fruit too. And then, oh yeah, Smoker's going after Straw Hat. I love that goose chase between Smoker and Luffy. It's so funny. Oh man, like I love how Oda's artwork just gets better and better with each volume, and it's really good. I love the artwork in One Piece. Like I said before, it definitely grew on me. But yeah, Oda's a really good artist. And where's that scene where Luffy and Ace first meet up again? I think I skipped it somewhere. Well, you guys know the scene, right? And then Ace gives Luffy his Viver card. And in the anime, I think Ace does go along with Luffy for a little bit, and there's that super cool scene, and his fire fist. It's so cool, man. Such a good introduction too. I can't wait for the new SH figure arts. And then that spread of the special agents from Baroque Works. So here, oh, Daz Bones, Mr. One. Daz Bones is super cool, man. Yeah, they're just going on their way to Yuba, or whatever the city is. And I think the conflict is that Alabasta is being, well, it's almost taken over by Crocodile. And I think it's a cool parallel between Alabasta and Dressrosa, where Dressrosa is like an alternate reality where nobody came to save Dressrosa from Doflamingo. So that definitely would have happened if Luffy didn't come and save Alabasta from Crocodile. And this scene, not this backstory, but this scene really shocked me. Where is it? Somewhere around here, where Luffy punches Vivi. I was like, damn, this guy's a woman beater now. I thought it was funny. Crocodile is so cool, man. I love Crocodile. It's somewhere around here. I know that scene is somewhere. But yeah, it's a really good introduction to Alabasta. Is it somewhere here? Where is it? Oh, there it is. That shocked me because I was reading half of this volume, I think. I was getting tired of the anime, and I thought, let me try the manga. So, yeah, that was volume 18. Let's keep going because we still have 5 more volumes to go. And there's so much to go over in Alabasta. So I think here, this guy, Koza, I don't remember him doing much. Just staging the revolution, I think. And yeah, obviously, there's some things that I remember more than other things in Alabasta. They get captured. I love Luffy's, like, impressions. They're so funny. It's somewhere around here. Oh, and I love that dynamic between Luffy and Smoker. Like, I feel like deep down, Smoker doesn't want to take down Straw Hat because he knows what he's doing is right. You know? And there's Robin showing off her devil fruit for the first time. Oda is so good at designing these characters and their powers and everything. But yeah, I don't think there's much left to go over in this volume, because the video is already getting pretty long. And I love Crocodile's laugh. It's that classic One Piece laugh. But yeah, that's about it for this one. That was volume 19. And we'll go ahead and go through volume 20. I think Nami fights Miss Doublefinger. Zoro fights Daz Bones. Usopp and Chopper fight Miss Merry Christmas and Mr. 3. Sanji fights Bon Clay, and then, of course, Luffy fights Mr. Zero, or Crocodile. So all those fights are really cool, but I'm just gonna go over the ones that really stuck with me. And this was a shocker. I can't believe Luffy actually survived a blow like that. So I just want to go over Zoro's fight between Daz Bones and then Luffy's fight against Crocodile, of course. Sorry if I'm speeding through this, but yeah, there's only so much I can talk about in 20 minutes. And I think I said this in the other video. I did not like Bon Clay at first, but he really grew on me. He's hilarious. And then of course his return in Impel Down just made me love him even more. So yeah, I did enjoy Usopp and Chopper's fight. That was a lot of fun. All of the fights in this arc are so good. And then there's volume 21 with all the Baroque Works members. It's super cool. And then it just keeps going with Sanji and Bon Clay's fight. It's so funny. And I love this that at the end of the fights, they say who's the winner. It's like a tournament or something. That's what it feels like. And I think, oh, is this it? Is this the fight between? I think it is. That's so cool. And then Nami's fight with Miss Doublefinger. I think that's her name. With that spike fruit. I'm assuming that's what it's called. They are not very interesting to me, but to each their own. Still a really cool fight. And then I think that's the first mention of the ancient weapons, Pluton. I think it's Pluton, Uranus, and Neptune. That's right. The 3 ancient weapons and the poneglyphs. And then there's Zoro's fight with Daz Bones. That's such a cool fight, man. Zoro's fights are always such a cool thing to see. And it makes it even more interesting because this guy is the sword, you know? And this is where Zoro has to learn that there's more to fighting the swords than just swinging them around. I don't really understand it too much myself. Some people think that it's real, something that they learned in Wano. Or I don't think he even learned it, Zoro. But it's to not cut anything. Where he's actually swinging his blade. And that is so cool, man. I think this move is the Lion Death song. And he does this a couple more times. That's such a cool pose and move. So yeah, that was Zoro's fight against Daz Bones. And I will go on to volume 22. I'm going to save most of the talking for 23 because I love the ending to Alabasta. So here's 22. I'm assuming this is where Luffy fights Crocodile. And I love the power system. I guess you could call it a power system. The devil fruits and Haki. Zoan, Logia, and Paramecia. It's so interesting, and it was so much fun going through the series, seeing what devil fruits would be revealed next. I was waiting for an Umi no Mi, like a sea devil fruit, which would have been really interesting considering that the sea itself is a devil fruit's weakness. I feel like we'll see that sometime in the series. And then here's that scene where Luffy saves Vivi. And I love that Luffy's not doing this to be a hero. He's doing it because it's his friend's country. He's doing it because, you know, it's the right thing to do. Oh, and that scene. When Luffy punched Crocodile, I was like, how's he doing that? He shouldn't be able to hit him. And then, oh, that's such good, like character writing. To have Crocodile's weakness as water. That's the whole reason why he stole the rain in Alabasta. But Luffy's fight against Crocodile was so much fun, man. And Crocodile is my favorite warlord. He's just so cool. And I was so excited to see him back in Impel Down. And then of course, there's Robin's intervention between this fight. But yeah, this keeps going on. And then that poneglyph. And the 100-year void sentry, the void sentry, right? It's so interesting to me. I cannot imagine what the government could have done and why they would have done such a thing to erase 100 years from history. I really want to see that fleshed out and see exactly what the government wanted to keep away from people. And this fight was so cool, man. The fact that Luffy ended up using his blood to fight Crocodile, it's so cool. But yeah, that was 22, volume 22. And let's see if I can get through volume 23 in just a couple minutes. Because I don't like my videos to be so long. Maybe this one will be just a little longer, but we'll see. So, what does this volume cover, I wonder? Well, obviously... Oh, I want to see if it's somewhere here, so I can talk about it, because I do not like One Piece's tendency to not want to kill off characters. Because this would have been a perfect sacrifice moment, and Pell ended up surviving this. I do not know how, and I do not know why, and that is my main problem with this series, especially Skypiea. And we'll get to Skypiea. Not saying that I don't like Skypiea. Well, I'll talk about that in the next video. But yeah, Alabasta is such a good arc, man. And I think this is the Gum Storm. Where is it? That's the move that Luffy uses to defeat Crocodile. And there's that signature smile. This was the arc that really hooked me on One Piece. Before, I definitely thought it was a good series. I was enjoying it. I was warming up to it a lot, especially during Drum Island. But man, this is the arc that really caught me and made me a One Piece fan for life, man, for life. And I guess Smoker kind of vouches for the Straw Hats. It's his own justice. There's like a sense of justice, personal justice between the admirals and everybody involved with the government. And I like that. I like that Smoker isn't such a bad guy. Smoker, I feel like, is my favorite character in One Piece. I feel like that's kind of unusual, since Smoker hasn't done anything in a while. But this was it, man. This was the arc that made me really like Smoker. And this scene is probably my favorite scene in the entire series. Paired up against Bleach and Naruto and Dragon Ball. This is it, man. This is my favorite scene, and I think the scene that tells you what One Piece means. It takes everything good about One Piece, everything that it stands for, and wraps it up into this one little package, and it does it so well. This is my favorite scene in the entire show. I'm gonna say it right now. This is my favorite scene in anything ever, probably. So Luffy, um, they decide that. Well, he decides he's the captain, right? Decides that he wants Vivi in his crew, and he goes to pick her up before they leave. And Vivi decides that she had a lot of fun and she desperately wants to join the crew, but she realizes that her country needs her at this time, right? And that she wants to stay, that she can't go just yet, right? And Luffy, of course, just he respects her decision. And this is the scene. I know some people don't exactly like Vivi all that much and don't know why she would join the crew, but I I'm such a huge fan of Alabasta that if Vivi doesn't join the crew, I'm gonna hurt somebody. Whether it be myself or somebody else, I'm gonna hurt somebody if Vivi doesn't end up joining the crew. But yeah, this is it. My favorite scene in the entire series. They say goodbye to Vivi the best way they could without showing the government that they have relations. And they show that sign of friendship, that X on their arm. It's such a good series, man. I was watching this like late at night, and I was binge watching that entire show that one day. I think it was like in the middle of July. So it was a perfect time and setting for a desert arc like this. And it was like 2 in the morning, and I decided, yep, I'm hooked on this show for good now. I love this series so much. This was the arc that really caught me, you know, hook, line, and sinker. But yeah, that was One Piece. My One Piece overview, part 4, I believe. Next video, I'm going to go over Skypiea. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the entire arc in one go, but we'll see how that goes. And yeah, this is my favorite arc. It's between Alabasta and Wano. Or I don't know. It's always back and forth, but it's always between Alabasta and a different arc. Because I just love Alabasta so much. But yeah, let me know what you guys your favorite arc in One Piece is. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.